2 choirs, but I came to the party because I wanted to explain to you why I joined the choir, and
Nothing better to do.
nothing better to do, absolutely. So I want to tell you a bit about me, first of all. I'm quite well known by some people, but not by all of you, so I'll explain. I used to be a nurse, and I was a health visitor. Then I went into NHS management. I spent 41 years working in the NHS. I retired, I don't look it, I know, I realise this, but thank you for laughing, MJ. In a kind way, with me, MJ, with me. Yeah. I retired in 2014 when I was 59, and these days I write and I do a bit of coaching of executives, and I campaign about mental health. And I want to tell you why I campaign about mental health and about why I joined the choir. So that's why I'm here tonight. Because tomorrow is National Time to Talk Day. And National Time to Talk Day is the time when the National Time to Change campaign asks people, like all of you, to talk to somebody else about your own mental health, and to ask that person how they are. And I'm going to ask you all to do that tomorrow, if you don't mind, after you hear my little story, which is only going to take 3 minutes, and I've had 1 minute of that already. So, I first saw a psychiatrist when I was 15, and I've had depression off and on throughout my life. I'm a very jolly person normally. Depression doesn't mean that you're a sad person, but it comes upon you from time to time. And looking around this room, I'm not going to point at you, but 1 in 4 of you will be like me, because it's 1 in 4 of the population. I suspect actually could be even more than that. We think it's probably an underestimate. One of the features of mental illness, particularly depression, is that we stigmatise ourselves. And so I was ashamed that I needed help with my mental health from time to time, and I didn't tell anybody about it. And it wasn't until I was 58, the year before I retired, that I decided to come out and say to people that I had this experience, and I had a lot of support. But then I had my worst depressive episode ever. And just in case anybody in this room has had this experience, I know what it's like to want to be dead. I have made an attempt on my own life. But I got better, and I got better because I had a lot of help. I don't know if it'll ever happen again, because it happens to you very quickly, you don't know. But what I do know is we have to look after our minds, our bodies, and also our souls. And singing helps us to do all 3 of those things. I don't know if you know this, there's massive research on singing, but you know that people with dementia who maybe have lost the power of speech altogether, if you play a tune that they know, they will find the words and they will start singing. And that's because the neural pathway for singing is different than it is for speaking. And that's amazing. So I want to refine that neural pathway in myself. Also, singing, it's mindful, isn't it? For me, it's mindful because I'm really bad at reading music, so I have to concentrate incredibly hard, and the time passes really, really quickly, and in a good way, And then the third thing about singing is that your hearts go into synchronization really quickly. It's not just your breathing, but they've put electrodes on people in choirs, good singers, and they found that within minutes of singing together, the sopranos' hearts are beating at exactly the same time, and the altos, and the tenors, and the basses. It's amazing. It's amazing. So it's why you feel such camaraderie. It's because we really are beating as one. So why MJ's choir? Why was it your choir? Well, I came to one of your concerts, and actually we were chatting over there. I thought it was 5 years ago. It was 8 years ago that I came to that concert. It takes me a long time to make decisions, MJ. And I really liked the combination of the camaraderie, but also the quality. I didn't want to join some Mickey Mouse choir where they sang any old thing. I wanted somewhere where they were going to really push me and make me do good things. And MJ, you bring out the best in people. You bring out the best in the singing. But also the best in people as people. You know, witness this evening and witness me having the guts to stand up. Yeah. Heart beating a little slower now than it was earlier. You bring out the best in people as well. So I wanted to say thank you to you. I'm so glad you're better and you're here with us this evening. Thank you for being so amazingly welcoming. I love this choir already. You'll never get rid of me now. And if you would, please think about joining Time to Talk Day tomorrow and talking to somebody else about mental health, because you never know, that person could really do with you holding their hand. Thank you very much.